Hi Pisces, hi, it's me, JJ. It's been like forever, literally months. Talk about when it rains, it pours. I got so busy and just caught up with so many other things that, anyway, all is well in timing. Okay, so let's jump right in. Forgive the lighting. I am struggling with the lighting in this room. But maybe this is perfect because Pisces, welcome to your September 2019 reading. And I'm still in the process of looking through the cards and getting the message. But what I'm seeing for you, if I had to boil it down to one word so far, it's surrender. I'm seeing that for the month of September, you will be surrendering to the divine and you will be allowing yourself to be moved, because I'm seeing here that there's going to be quote unquote some momentary blindness. What does that mean? Momentary blindness means something different for all of you depending on your specific situation. However, generally speaking, it means that there's going to be a time where you will be working with a partner of some sort. I'm seeing two people here, and I'm seeing blindness in this card. This is the 10, what am I saying? This is the death card. But of course, when we do the readings, we see pictures and all sorts of things. This guy to me appears to be blind, okay, but his partner is able to see everything. In fact, the partner is the one communicating, doing a lot of the communicating. In this case, Pisces, and of course, as you guys know, who you identify with in the reading, whether it's this guy or that guy is up to you. You can feel the resonance with that. But I'm seeing that in the month of September 2019, you guys are going to be feeling pretty blind. I see here, it's almost like you will be sleeping through a lot of what's going on. And when I say sleeping through a lot of it, it's just like, it's like, how can I say it? Part of it is surrender, okay? The sleeping could be considered meditation, but it could also be considered just taking a rest, right? Allowing the details to be handled by someone else. In the Lover's card here, which of course could be partnership, it could be business partnership, whatnot. But for me, in this card, I'm not even really getting a vibe on whether it's love or whatnot. It could be, but I'm seeing whoever it is, this other person is going to be taking the lead. So to me, this person, Pisces, who I'm thinking is you, but of course the roles could be reversed, you come across as blind. And here she's kind of doing the whole water thing. Like, remember with Helen Keller? She's like signing into your hands here. So I really feel that you will be allowing yourself to be led, even here with the Knight of Pentacles later in the month as you're offering something. This knight looks blind to me. He's kind of going slowly. He's kind of bringing this offer, whatever it is, but he blind. And then over here, when I see the two of wands, he's holding something and he's still blind. So this tells me that in the month of September, Pisces, you're going to be going through some momentary blindness. I think you're going to be allowing yourself to be moved. As I was shuffling, I got some keywords, so I'm just going to read some of these words out. There's so many of you that, God knows if anything hits, then take it. So I got the word ramifications. I got stalemate. I got setting this aside for the sake of the bigger picture. I got fortitude. I got fortuitous. I got fortune making. I think September could be, prosperous for some of you. I also got please don't run away from me. I see the light now and you're looking a little better. Or you're looking a little bitter, okay? So if any of those there resonate with you. I also got the words bitter monkey. That's for somebody. And I also got the words light travel. I'm seeing here a journeying card here. Could be light travel, domestic. But I also got a double entendre. Light travel, which means in that sense, it means like... Oh God, I need to translate this in English. It means spiritually traveling along the light. Now, you might be like, what the hell? What does that mean? But actually, looking at this blindness, if you think about it, that is pretty much it. Surrendering, allowing yourself to be moved, Pisces. So that tells me that in the month of September, you may be facing a situation where you feel like you may feel like you can't see around the corner. You may feel that things are out of control. You may be starting something new. Maybe whatever it is, you're going to be relying on spirit, and that's always a good thing. All right, so that's just some of what I'm reading. I see your main cards up here, and I'm getting that you are going to be going through some kind of initiation in November. I think that this initiation either has been going on for the past few months or will be continuing for the next few months, but I'm seeing a total of 5 months, amen? And I'm seeing 5 or 6 months for some of you who are dragging your feet. God bless. But, I'm seeing here that it's just like a full body cleansing. In this card deck, it's called Initiation by Water. So I'm seeing it's almost like ablutions, you know? You're being cleansed. Look at that person. Cleansing the head, cleansing the heart, cleansing straight down through the body, cleansing those palm chakras, closing their eyes, allowing, receiving, just being in the flow. This is somebody who's ready for the next stage. See in the back, there's all the sunlight. So Pisces, that tells me that you will be entering into the next stage in some way in your life in the month of September, or you will be continuing to do so. But I feel that you will be going through a few months of initiation and cleansing. Why? Because I see that whatever this next stage is that you're getting into, you'll be like a child again. It's like a new, and I mean new, you know, like for reals new, the kind of new that comes after you end a major life cycle. You may actually, for example, be moving into adulthood. You may be moving into, what comes after? Middle age, whatever it is. It could be a new chapter where you divorce, whatever it is, or you're starting something with somebody new. You're like a child again, right? Look at this child all fresh and clean after that initiation. Can you see, and forgive me if you can't see, because I'm in front of the camera and I can't see back there. Anyway, so we'll just do our best. There's a pathway over here leading to somewhere else. For some of you, that's obviously, I can tell, it could be leading to a significant other. It could be leading to yourself. It could be leading to something else. Whatever it's leading to the next stop along your path. But you see, you're receiving a contract. You're receiving a clean bill of health. That's some wording for some of you out there. Yeah, for some of you, it may actually relate to a child. You know, it may actually relate to the passing of a child. Maybe a viewer, this is so specific, it could just be one of you, so hi. I'm seeing that maybe you were asking about a child who has passed, and it's like from illness. I'm seeing from illness, God bless. And I'm seeing here that this child is going to be moving on to his or her next situation. It could be next lifetime, it could be just the next realm, whatever it is, but there's so much compassion, so much love in that, and so much readiness and so much cleanliness. You know, it's just for anybody, whether it's relating to this child or whether it's relating to anybody who's just coming out of this stressful time that they were in before. I'm just seeing a lot of mud. Yeah, I'm definitely seeing a body buried here. I'm so sorry if that's, you know, you or someone you know, but it does seem like a child there. Whatever it is, whoever this is, for in any way, shape, and form, whether it's related to this child, God bless, or whether it's just the rest of you going into your next phase, I just did see this clean movement towards the next phase. I am not getting any bad vibes from this at all, for anybody at all. It's just great. There's a lot of tenderness and a lot of patience, a lot of compassion that is here for you guys in the month of September, okay? For that child that I'm picking up on again, amen, who it shows has passed, I feel that this child, their spirit is saying this child is not of the earth anymore. It's not of the body. Don't even equate those two anymore. I know that's hard to hear, especially if it's fresh, but spirit is saying, I don't know if you can see the feet right on this. This looks like a head and like a body laying almost as if in a coffin. In the feet laying on that body, they're saying this body is of the earth. It's not, has nothing to do with anything anymore. And this is a graceful foot upon here. Now it's time for this little guy to transition on. And in this specific situation where I'm seeing a child, I'm seeing a beautiful friend waiting. It's a friend, like a playmate. There's a playmate or a friend of the same age there waiting to welcome. I feel that these are it's his guide, his spirit guide. And you know, when kids are so young and they pass, their guides will often appear to them as children and playmates, and they'll play together and love together and grow together. Thank you. That's so sweet. Yeah, the guide will grow along with the child on the other side, and you know, there'll be extra companions and all this. It's a beautiful thing. It's the next step. It's transition, it's growth, it's learning. But at the same time, no matter what age we pass, whether it's newborn or unborn or old person or young, the soul is much older anyway. You know, it's just when the spirit does pass it, especially as children, they may choose to continue to grow in size and stature, you know, like how we do here. So amen, thank you. And the angels are recognizing, or the guides are recognizing that message for that person. So thank you. So anyway, super sweet. Thank you so much everyone else for listening as well. And getting back into, you know, this month in September of 2019, I also just see, again, there's this message of surrender. Whoopsies. This message of surrender here, and that's for everybody. If you resonate with this reading, there's surrender here. But I'm seeing in this surrender, it's not just about surrendering to the divine and taking rest and being happy and stuff. It's about discovery. It's like, wow, I never knew I could receive so much information in this moment of rest, in this moment of surrender. And again, I'm seeing that 5. So there's a 5 and a 5. The 5 months that I was talking to you about earlier. So during this period of initiation, there's going to be a cleansing, there's going to be resting, there's going to be information received. And when you're in that receptive state for these 5 months, there's going to be like this discovery. It's like being a child again, having those synapses, like, you know, pop and snap, crackle, pop, and just react to this new spiritual information. It's great. So for the month of September, I definitely feel there's going to be prosperity in one form or the other. There's going to be surrender. There's going to be healing. So let's move on. Okay. All right. So I'm seeing here that there's also going to be a movement towards the light. There's going to be an awareness of the light, a growing awareness of the light. I don't know if you guys remember, but earlier I said the key words, light travel, you know, meaning light, right? Could also mean light travel, like domestic speed travel. But I also heard the saying, please don't run away from me. I see the light now, and you're looking a little better / bitter. So what I'm seeing here in these 1, 2, 3, 4 cards is the presence of light. Let's start off with this one. I'm seeing that maybe Pisces, you may feel that you have been like a cat trying to scratch its way out of a kitchen through the door, right? You're like, I want to go out, but you can't. So you may be, in other words, you may feel that you've been trying to accomplish something. You've been between a rock and a hard place. You've been just turning your wheels and just nothing's been going as planned. You're just having a lot of back to the drawing board. Well, I see that there's a light that's going to open up here, if it hasn't already, in the month of November. I almost said October, God bless. In the month of November or October, right? Whenever you read this reading, it doesn't matter the timing. See this reading. See, it's like you're scratching, and all of a sudden, out of the corner of your eyes, you notice like this. You notice a little light, and you're going to go towards it. And I think that little light is what's going to be almost like a portal for you to get into this meditative state, for you to receive guidance. Here's the guidance word. Some of you may be surprised. Well, I guess if you're watching these readings, you won't be surprised. But I was going to say some of you may be surprised that you're going to be turning to like spiritual guidance, you know, like tarot, getting readings, messages will be coming to you in all ways, shapes, and forms. Some of these will be paid readings, I'm seeing. So whatever it is that, whatever channel this information comes to you from, God bless, please do accept it. I'm seeing that some of you may actually get this information through a lover that you have, through someone you share your bed with, like literally. So maybe someone you live with, that you guys are going to sleep at night, they might say something offhandedly, and then it's like makes the world of difference to you. Some of you may get it in a church, in a religious institution of some sort. You may be, I'm seeing like maybe somewhere in smelling frankincense or some kind of religious space where, yeah, you might get that insight. Someone may say something to you, and some of you may just get it by old-fashioned experience, you know, hitting the road, tripping, falling, whatever it is that, you know, you have a bad experience, and the information comes to you. Just whatever the channel is, they're saying, just know that it was I almost say designed to be that way, and also divined to be that way. So just know that your information is coming. I should have brought water with me. The information is coming, and they're saying this is not the time to act, to be the fool. This is not the time to necessarily branch out on some long, you know, winded, like, I need to go into the middle of the Amazon rainforest right now, even though whatever's going on, or I need to steal away to some Buddhist monastery. No, it's not even about that. Just go about your daily business, they're saying, and the information will come to you through communication of some sort. So yay, right? I'm also seeing that at this time you may be tempted to mistake good luck for bad luck. You may be having, you may see like a black cat and be like, oh man, I'm having bad luck. Or you may go through some events that may seem like setbacks or whatnot. But you have to realize that actually, hey, hold on a second. If you back up, you'll see that this is actually working in your favor. So please consider that also in line with the guidance that will come in. For some of you guys may be awaiting paperwork of some sort. It could be anything. Is my camera doing okay? And it is, yay. Whatever it is, they're saying don't let the puddles get you down. Don't let the rain puddles get you down. It's just a puddle. Step over it. That's what they're saying. Thank you, Spirit. Their analogies are always on point. Okay. I'm also seeing here authenticity. Yay. For some of you, if not a lot of you, if not all of you, God bless you, but I'm seeing this aspect of authenticity coming into play in the month of September for you. And of course, themes like authenticity, integrity, things like that, those are those themes that people work on for a long time. So I'm saying September because this is a September reading, but please know that it's timeless, right? Anyway, I'm seeing that for the first time in your life, it's almost like you're going to be writing with authenticity. And just as I say that, I feel like my heart and my throat, they're like connected. They just become clear and opened up. It's like almost like if you were expressing yourself, it was always from your throat, and now it's coming down into your heart where you're expressing yourself. Just as I said that, I see this here, right? This is all part of the tools, and this is all part of the behavior and the mental patterns and all of that jazz that you're going to be employing and stepping into and using and getting to know and being familiar with as you embark upon this new path that I was telling you about. This is a major life cycle. This is a new beginning, a life stage that you're going into, a new stage of life. That's what I'm saying, that you're going to be going into. If this reading resonates with you, or if you're cross-watching, God bless if it resonates with the person. So I'm seeing that this new stage and new phase in life is going to be one where you're more connected to the divine, that where you're going to realize that God is still in you, that, you know, he or she or it is there, and you're going to be stepping into your authenticity. I wanted to say creativity because it's always creativity, right? But in this case, I'm really feeling authenticity. Now, you're going to be starting to be able to write checks that your mouth can cash, as we say. There, people are like saying, don't write checks that you can't cash, basically. And so you're going to be able to start doing that because you'll be more in your integrity. You'll be more in your authenticity. And I just see this person writing with this feather pen, like, it sounds like it's scratching the paper. It's like, and then you're like, huh? What is this feeling? What is this feeling? I don't know what this is. Yes, it's called authenticity, integrity. I almost said intensity. Embrace it. It works. So that's what you're going to be experiencing. I think a lot of you are going to be writing checks. I think a lot of you are going to be writing paperwork. You're going to be doing stuff. But whatever it is that you're going to be doing, this is going to be coming in alignment with the initiation that you will have been undergoing already, and the new stage in life that's going to be opening up for you. So please just enjoy it. Go with the flow. Do your thing. All right, let's take a look up here. Make sure this camera's still running. And it is, yay! All right, let's take a look over here. Yeah, so I see that you've been waiting for a while, Pisces. I see you just hanging, just kicking it right here under this tent. That's you sitting on the floor. You're there waiting with your guides. Okay, I hear about this next stage. We're waiting for people to be like, next, number 11, up next, number 11. You're waiting for that. I see that you've been hanging out for a while. Maybe shooting the breeze with your guides, taking some time, that could very well be the timeout that I'm seeing here. But whatever it is, you've just been waiting. You've got all your stuff ready to pack, all your stuff packed. For some of you, you really are going on some kind of journey, like physically. And for some of you, and for the rest of you, or for all of you, it's just that light travel, that spiritual travel that's going on into the next stage of your life. But whatever it is, I feel like there has been a waiting period for you. But everything's packed and ready. So in the month of November. In the month of September, I do see you starting that journey. But I see that there's this two worlds. This card, it says two worlds here. Okay. Great. It says two worlds. So whenever I see this card, it tells me that there is still stuff going on in the mental level. Maybe some anxiety. Maybe just whatever. I'm seeing now what could that be? It could be something like you still need to clear out some stuff from the past. Maybe you're leaving relationship behind. God bless you. I totally get that. Or maybe it could be something as simple as you're selling your house, but you need to get rid of things. Just whatever it is, as you move into this new contract. See, this guy's got this contract. He's waiting. But I'm seeing it's probably something that you don't want to let go of yet, or something that you're considering. It could be, because see this contract that's still open, that could be something that you're considering. It could be that you're considering something that's unrelated to this new contract that you're getting. For example, maybe this new contract that you're getting or you're embarking on is a business deal. But this other thing that's still open, that's kind of occupying your mind at the same time, has to do with a love relationship, right? The two are not necessarily affecting each other. I'm just seeing here that there is a split mind of some sort. It could be like I said, very physical, like you're trying to move and you're still trying to move baggage out before you head out. Could be anything. Okay, let's go ahead and light another candle. This is what happens when you buy cheap small candles that, like, God bless them, but they burn quickly. Anyway, oh, the light's so beautiful though. So I'm just seeing that. I'm not seeing an emphasis on sex at this time for you, Pisces. If you're listening to this reading, I'm not seeing like overtures of sex. I don't see any relationship. I just, like, here in this contract, I just see, Pisces, you're just waiting for that new day to dawn. You're just waiting, whatever that new day is and whatever's going on. I do see a contract here waiting for you. Excuse me. As you enter into this, as you enter into this new phase, this new stage of life, I see that it comes with a few rules. I almost said a few road rules, right? So I'm seeing some rules. Don't worry, the rules will come to you in your sleep. They'll come to you on a subconscious level. You will know what you need to know going into this new stage in life. But still be wary, still be aware of whatever it is that you're going into. They're saying don't be afraid to write your own rules. Are you going into a new relationship with somebody? Take notes. Create your own boundaries. Write your own rules. Are you moving somewhere? Are you starting a new house? I'm hearing some of you may be starting a new daycare. Aw, amen. A new daycare of some sort. That's so specific. I mean, what are the odds that there are two, right? But maybe two people email me and be like, that's me. But anyway, starting a new daycare for children or whatnot. They're saying you're divinely guided to do this. So open your heart and open your home to these children and to these, I almost said wayward souls. Okay. But make your own rules. What are the rules? What is bedtime? What what snacks are going to be had. Some of you, if this is resonating with you, and this daycare, I'm feeling that you might have to have some other people on staff with you. Don't be afraid to lay down those rules, okay? Lay it, okay? Don't mean to get on that case, but please do lay the rules. If you say, no, we're having cranberry juice after nap time, then listen, it's cranberry juice. And if you find someone slipping them Hawaiian punch, you let them know. That, listen, if you want to work here in this daycare under my name and under my roof, so to speak, and with these children who are in my charge, then you're going to have to follow my rules. It's employment. Do not handle this like you're in your garage and backyard. You're handling this like a business. And, you know, these employees, I almost said homegirl, has to realize that this is not only for liability reasons, right? But it's also for your vision. This is your baby. You have a vision of how you want this to be. And I'm seeing this vision coming through. See? Ding! Right there. So, you know, ask Spirit to help you to lay down the law. Archangel Gabriel is great with communication. Help to cleanse the area. Create the vibration in your space that works for you. And people who are, and this is for anything, guys, it's not just this daycare, create the vibration that you want and let it vibrate. Anybody who's incompatible with that will fall right out of it, okay? So just pray for that, okay? All right, yes, I'm seeing kids right here. Cute, because again, a continuation. If you're at that daycare that I'm picking up on, I'm feeling that you are being placed there because you have a specific ability to introduce love into the lives of these children at an early age. So it's you are the gatekeeper. It's your job to connect with these children. I almost said students. Connect with these students and these children, and to make sure that you protect them and structure their environment. No Hawaiian punch. Although, let's be honest, we all love Hawaiian punch, okay? But no, it's cranberry juice. It's cranberry juice because you received some kind of guidance for that. And then 7 years down the line, you hear about how cranberry juice is the best thing for kids between the ages of 3 to 7 to drink because it boosts some kind of brain growth. So you have to follow your intuition on that, okay? So the rest of you, thank you so much for being patient, for these little specifics to come through. Geez, come on. Bing. All right, anyway, let's let that be. Oh, yeah, thank you. They're saying, oh, okay, thank you. I'm like, why does that keep falling? They're saying this information is coming in. So if you have pen and paper, anybody who's finding anything of value here, please listen, because this is part of the initiation. It's part of the information that's going to be coming to you. So, okay, you can always replay this stuff, okay? Anything else for anybody else? Yeah, I'm just seeing that for some of you, and for a lot of you, but it can always be helped, but for some of you, I'm seeing needles. It could be like hospital related. You need to take a walk. So I don't know, there's somebody watching where maybe you're a hospice worker or you're working in something like that grave, so to speak, and I'm seeing you're surrounded by needles, and maybe just the needles, and seeing that, and that conflict between trying to keep people alive or just trying to, you know, balance people, whatever it is, whatever, if that relates to anybody in any way, whether it's hospice care or not, then this next message is for you. They're saying to get out in nature and to remember that those are very inorganic things that man has created to help and to, you know, just aid. But you have to remember that they're very organic things, like going outside, being with trees, and they're saying, look at the pine needles, for example. Those are organic needles. Not some of you, this may be a drug situation. God bless you. Maybe they're trying to get you before you get too deep into it. You know, they're saying go outside. It's saying if needles is what you really want, go check out the pine needles on the trees. You know, check out the water. They're like, they have got a sense of humor. They're like, have you seen the water? The water's great. Get in there. It sprays, it jostles, it hugs, it kisses, it loves. That's what they're saying. So please get out into the sunshine, get out into the air. Just everybody, whoever is resonating. If you're feeling cooped up in an inorganic environment or doing things inorganically, then please take yourself out into the sun. Trust me, if you were guided to this video and this card makes sense, then guess what? Your angels and guides are standing right next to you. I'm pretty sure that when you take the steps to get out, that they will take the steps to present you with magic outside, give you things to look at, give you things to spin your wheels. These same people who are stuck between or have two things on their mind, they're conflicted, or something's going on in their mental scape, they're saying you too. They're saying you may have a lot going on in your mind. You may need to move a lot of stuff physically or non-physically in the mental space. In metaphysical space, they're saying go outside and let us do the heavy lifting for you. They're saying when you're outside, they're able to do the heavy lifting. But when you go inside, they can still reach you, but it's just much harder, you know? I mean, like, they need you to be outside in with the resonance. They give them something to work with. And so they're saying, and then you might come back into your house, and those things that were cluttering you in your mind or in your space are kind of gone. So surrender is all over this reading. Okay, trying to keep these readings short. It's already 30 minutes. All right, so let's take a look down here. I'd like to take a look at this reading, but let me take a quick pause and take a sip. Okay, I'm back. All right, so let's get into a little bit of a storyline. Let's get that action going. So, Pisces, for the month of 2019, I'm seeing that the winds of change are flowing through. This is the Wheel of Fortune, and I'm seeing, gotta be honest, I'm seeing some deception here. Of course, it's not for all of you, but it is for some of you. But I'm seeing just whatever it is, the Wheel of Fortune is changing, and I'm seeing this movement from this snake over to this upstanding person. So again, as I was saying earlier, I'm seeing authenticity, integrity, whatnot in this card. So you're going to be starting to express yourself in a more authentic and a more unprecedented and more what is the adjective for integrity? Integritous. That is going to be my adjective for the word integrity. Okay, Webster, Merriam-Webster, look it up. Integritous. Integritous lifestyle. So I feel like you've, if I'm being honest, I feel like you've been doing some things, Pisces. I'm seeing, and again, this isn't all of you, but I'm seeing you doing some things, or the person that you're with doing some things that maybe you're not too proud of, because I'm seeing some pillars there with pictures on them. So as the snake, I hate to say that, but going with this theme of deception I'm seeing here, as the snake, or in that snake energy, or devil energy or whatnot, I feel that you may have put some things in motion in the past that you may not be too proud of, or it doesn't have to be the immediate past, just over your lifetime, so to speak. And I see the Wheel of Fortune actually changing now, and I see you really getting down to bare business. It's like being stripped. It's being stripped of a lot of stuff. Could be the Dark Night of the Soul, right? I didn't actually get the card for the Dark Night of the Soul, but I actually thought I did at first. And actually it did peek out. So maybe Pisces, you may be going through something like that, like this. So let's go left to right and read what's going on. I'm seeing this movement towards integrity. I'm seeing you being stripped down to the basics. I'm seeing you at the precipice of this new stage. Look at this. See these two pillars? You and this other person. You're contemplating to walk through. Look where you just have been. Look where you still are, kind of. Look at all that. That's fear. That's illusion. That's lack of genuine effort. It's lack of integrity. Whatever it is that's going on in your life, my dear Pisces, I'm seeing this. For some of you, this could be the other person that is having this, and you're along on this journey with them. Listen, whatever it is, don't buy into those illusions. So if you are a cross watcher and you're Pisces, oh, you know what? Whoever, I don't care who you are. God bless. Who you are in this, you don't even have to be a Pisces. You don't have to. If you're watching this video, either you're the person who is trapped in fear, or you're the other person along for the ride with them. So if you're the person along for the ride with them on this journey of their fear-based stuff, I'm going to tell you, don't let their illusions get the better of you. Don't let that pull you in. Because, my dear, I feel that you will be this other person that is guiding them out, that is leading them out. So we're not at this card yet, but look at this card. I'm just going to point it because you guys know I love to share pictures. See this guy? He's scared. He doesn't know. And she's like, this other person, why it's got to be she, right? And he's got to be the lost one. I don't know. But she's the one who's able to see these aren't her fears, these are his fears, and she sees the path clearly, like, dude, let's just get out of here, what are you doing? He's like, and so she's going to be his eyes to get him out. All right, so Pisces, you may be the one in fear, or you may not be the one in fear, but I'm seeing, Pisces, whoever it is that is in fear has been the one who's been in the serpent energy as well, whatever that means for you. I also see here that this is the beginning. This person is going to lay down this pentacle. He's going to lay this down and commit to surrender. So he's going to surrender for what? For healing. Here's a Temperance card. So the Temperance card, I love this card in this deck. I don't know if you can see it well, but her look on her face is like, sit down, have a seat. Here, have something to drink. This elixir, right? So he's sitting down. This is a storyline. He's sitting down. He's surrendering. He's putting down this coin or this opportunity or this thing he's got just for a little bit. So she's saying, you can leave your belongings here in the lobby, it'll be taken care of. He takes off his clothes and he puts on these regular clothes, but you see now the circle that he was, the thing of value that he was holding on to, he's now taking it with him, but he's not focusing on it. It's there with him. He's stripped down now because he's surrendering, and he's going through this process of becoming more authentic, following the light, receiving information, making his rules, receiving rules. Pisces, if this isn't you, it's the other person, right? But either way, it's the person whose storyline here is that they're in fear and indecision. Look, now he takes his clothes further off, right, along the path, and now he's pretty much got nothing on. Look at these two, right? Total surrender. That is absolute surrender. And guess what? We saw this here. That person, Pisces, becomes like the child and is ready for the next stage. Now, I want to show you something, Pisces. I'm assuming this is you, Pisces, right? But I want to show you something. Look what's happening here. I'm seeing transmutation. Transmutation is the way I'm using it is the changing of, or the transmuting of, right? The changing of negative energy into positive. So take a look. Let me get behind this camera. This is the deception card. So clearly, this man's stealing, but what I'm seeing here is he's undoing his error, right? He's probably gone through some some trials and tribulations, Now he's going back and he's taking the swords, undoing the deception that he's done. Look at that, right? So I like this because this is the victory card. It's the Five of Swords. It's an empty victory, right? It's the kind of victory that you get, like, I won, ha, 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 but everyone's mad at you, right? But you see what he's doing? He's look, 7, 6, 5. He's undoing what he's done to the best of his ability. And he's starting with the thing that is most in need of undoing. Now, what does that look like? It could be apologies, it could be cleaning up behavior, it could be cutting losses but cleaning up your behavior. This is the stepping into integrity. This is the kind of, like, if I were to give a reading, oh my god, I totally am giving a reading on integrity. Yes, I was going to say, if I were to give a reading on somebody stepping into their integrity and authenticity in their heart space, I would love to see these two cards because it shows somebody really, really surrendering. First of all, the Wheel of Fortune, like, yes, when you see that, we know it's for real. The Wheel of Fortune, this person surrendering, having that person by their side, allowing themselves to be let out, putting down what it is that they are holding on to, knowing that it's not going to go anywhere. It's going to be waiting for them when they're done. They're going through the healing. They're allowing themselves to be broken down. They're releasing, and then they're undoing the things that they've done to the best of their ability. In this card, when he sees these two people off, he's apologizing. He's collecting it and he's apologizing. I'm seeing that for some of these people, the apology may not be good enough, but he's not in it for that. He's in it to undo as much as he can, to with what he can do it, right? And I'm seeing here, and can you guys see? Oh, you can see. Okay, let's see if I can change this camera angle just a smidge. Okay. Okay, that's not really bad. We'll do our best. Yay. I'm seeing here now this moving onward. Okay? And if you're like me, I hate to see moving on, the 8 of Cups, 6 of Swords, blah, 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 walking away. I hate it because they're usually walking away from me, or it's me having to walk away from something. But in this case, I love this because this person is moving on to better things. But look, he's got some passengers. And at the end of the day, when all is said and done, you know, it's the people that love you the most and they may not have forgotten what you've done, and it doesn't make everything all better now just because you said sorry and you did your best to whatever, but it's good enough to at least you're in the boat with them, right? And sometimes all you want to be is in the boat with them. At least they're not leaving you behind. And look, he's even doing the paddling through I'm seeing, let me show you what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing him. He's already made amends to the best that he can do, but look at those swords still in the boat. He still knows that there are things that need to be done, like I's that need to be dotted, T's that need to be crossed, apologies, further affirmations of love, all sorts of stuff. But these two passengers, they're willing to at least be in the boat with him, and he better do that paddling because they're not paddling because you done messed up. And he knows because he's going to paddle it because he wants to paddle it because he knows it's his job now. Right? And take a look at that. As they're doing it, they're wordlessly going, but it's not an angry silence. It's one where he's making wrongs right, and they're being receptive to it. And everyone knows that some stuff has gone down, but in the interest of peace and really being there for love, they're going together, and they're all just here in this peace. He's not saying anything, they're not, and they're enjoying the scenery. And see, the water is calm, and it's gently pulling them. And he's happy. He's happy to row this boat. Why? Because it's not because he feels indebted. It's because he feels empowered in a way, like I can provide this. This is something I can do for you for the rest of your life. This is something I've always wanted to treat you well and do right by you. I made mistakes and I didn't know how, and I have no excuse for that. But now in this time and space, I have something that I can do to start being in the moment and taking care of you in the present moment. And if it's just to row this boat, then I'm going to be happy and over the moon to row it, because that's exactly what I want to do, which is to care for you. And that's what I'm seeing here. Lovely, romanced, totally romanced right now. Anyway, and for some of you, I'm picking up that this may not be a romantic situation. It's probably like a mother and college kid situation, like a parent-child situation where maybe you feel like as a parent you weren't there for the child as much. Maybe there's some bad blood, maybe there's some stuff going on, but there's something you could be doing right now to kind of just help them pass these in the present moment. Give to them. It could be anything, paying for their rent, helping them wash their clothes, helping them through convalesce from something. It could be anything. So it's this Six of Swords, as the way it's fallen in this reading, speaks of an opportunity in the real moment for you, my dear Pisces, or whoever's watching, to have an action that will allow you to take care of the person that you love the most and to make these amends. And it's just, you've always wanted to care for them, you just had flaws, you couldn't, and here in this moment you're able to do it. And if it's just to paint their fence or their shed, you'd love to do it, and you'd do it with happiness. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing here also the Star card. I'm seeing in the Star card, obviously it's a card of hope and healing, but I'm seeing a newfound appreciation, Pisces, so this is continuing this narrative. A newfound appreciation for what little you can still have of this connection or whatever situation it resonates with you. Yes, this person still doesn't have clothes on. Yes, this person may still not be back allowed in the house with the family. Yes, this person may still be sleeping on someone's couch. Yes, this person may still not have whatever, may still not have the emotional trust and whatever it is that would be considered full capacity and being fully restored back to what it is that you had before, what it is that you want. You may not have it, but you know what? It's headway, and this person is happy to just be able to have this, whatever it is, knowing that they have full faith in what's in the universe's ability to provide, and we see that with the surrender. They also have full faith in themselves because they know it's that the willpower is there, and they know that all they need to do is have that faith in the divine and to surrender, have the full willpower to move forward and to take those actions as needed. And if they only have a hammer and a chisel and all they can do is chisel a rock, and that's what they're going to do. So for some of you, I see this as being maybe somebody in a halfway house. Whether you're the viewer or you're cross-watching for this person, they're in a halfway house. They're out of rehab. They're trying to get their life back on track, and they're just happy to be in a space. I don't know if I'm explaining this right. Let me try. Sorry, guys. They're in a space where their most golden intentions, for example, just to be close to someone, to see someone smile, to make someone happy, whoever that person is, or to just be a quote-unquote adult, or just whatever. They're in a space where their golden intentions finally meet reality, where they're given a chance to do that, where the person's talking to them again and allowing them to do that, where they've been given this house to start over and try independent living again, and they're just going to show up and show out. That's what I'm feeling. I'm like hearing. That's what I'm getting for the month of September. Now I keep wanting to say November, so for some of you this may continue on into November. I'm also getting the feeling here that whoever this is, whether it's you, Pisces, let's get that, new candle going, whether it's you, Pisces, or it's someone else, whoever this person is that allowed themselves to surrender and be transformed, and they're making amends, whoever this is, they are being watched, okay? Now, when I say being watched, because I'm seeing this little, or you are, whoever this is, right? See this little bird in the tree? They're being watched. So if you're this person, doing this stuff, if you think nobody's watching, people are watching. They're watching to see your growth. They're watching to see every little thing you do or this person does is going to be used to deduce whether or not they have actually authentically changed. Okay? So if my dear Pisces, you are trying to make amends for some bad behavior, cheating, disloyalty, theft, whatever it is, or whoever's watching this, people are watching your every movement now because you are ringing the bell of authenticity. Like, no, I mean it this time. I really changed. I this and that. But they are not so sure. And so they're going to be watching you like a hawk. So, I mean, like a hawk. So, but this feels like such a magical moment for whoever this person is that I just find it hard to believe that it's not authentic. And in fact, it says authentic here, right? So even if it's this person with this daycare situation, right? People are watching you like a hawk. They're wanting to see if you can do this, what you're doing with it. So Pisces, for the month of September, if you're with somebody and you're doing stuff for them, or just whoever it is that you're working with, please know that you're being assessed. You're being appraised. All right? I'm also seeing for this month that I'm seeing the 9 of Swords. We all know it's the anxiety. This looks like in the middle of the night. Like, even though you guys are, whoever this is, Pisces, you are the cross watcher, even though you are making this amazing transition, this dark night of the soul, things are being moved, things are happening, I still see that there are some things that haunt you. There are some regrets, there's anxiety. For some of you, if this is a drug situation, God bless, it could be withdrawal symptoms, it could be, whatever it is that, and for a lot of you, it could just be hauntings of bad behavior. The guilt, the shame, the whatever, because you're sleeping alone. I'm seeing someone sleeping alone here. There's this loneliness. There's this, even though I've been let back into the boat just a little bit, even though I can come by and visit the family, at the end of the day, I have to go back home to my own place, in the basement or in the church I'm getting, like maybe sleeping in a church cot or something to that effect, making mac and cheese in the church church kitchen by yourself at night, all this stuff. This is might feel lonely, and sometimes when we make our bed, we do have to lie in it. But I'm seeing that this is real healing that's going on for you. And they're saying that the writing is on the wall. And I need to say this, like, if there's so many storylines going on, so I'm sorry if I'm just trying to get everybody in here. And of course, the realm of a private reading, you can always get more personal details. But I just want to say that for some of you, if you made your bed in it because you were being deceptive, as I'm seeing here, this is not all of you, but whoever this is, of course you're going to have to contend with the emotional fallout of that. And I'm hearing, in a sense, the writing is on the wall. And I hate to say it sounds a little crass, but you do the crime, you do the time, right? And the other writing is on the wall. Don't do that. That's literally what it's saying. But I'm also being asked to show you that this right here, this looks like the Ark. Yeah, the Ark. Oh yeah, the Ark of the Covenant. This is learning. These are master lessons. Oh, look, 11. Boom. They're saying these are master lessons, life lessons that you have been learning, Pisces, okay? Pisces or Crosswatcher. or whoever, if you're directed to this video in some way. These are life lessons, and when we confront life lessons, chances are we're going to have things that we have done that we're not so proud of. Why? Because we didn't know the lesson. That's why we're learning it, right? I'm seeing, though, and this is what I was telling you a little bit earlier in the reading, that I just don't see you alone on this journey. So some of you really may have like a significant other that you're trying to get back with. Could be a business partner that's trying to learn to trust you again. It could be anyone. But whoever it is that's sticking by you, you'll know if this person. If you have a person like this, their name, their face will come to mind. This person is going to be your eyes and ears. Now let's take a look back here. See these two pillars again? This person is that person leading you out because your fears are overcoming you. So this person, see these two pillars again? This is a transition that you're facing, but you're blind right now. You've closed your eyes and you're trusting, and they're going to lead you out. So I'm seeing this as you being blind and allowing yourself to be led out. I'm seeing spirit working here as well. Amen. I see the sunlight shining on you, but you're not able to see it because you are just still so much in the dark. And, again, I feel like this is a dark night of the soul situation. So there are people in place to help lead you out in the dark. And that's what I'm seeing from the dark. I'm seeing that here. I'm also seeing this is a time for you to get lots of rest. Meditate, take it easy. You might be receiving advice in your dreams. You might be receiving all sorts of stuff. Remember, this is initiation time that you're still going through. I see here again that this person, this could very well be a love relationship, but this is divine partnership in some sense. Could very well just be the person that God has placed into your life to help you during this time. This person, because you're still blind, this person is signing into your hands, right? And they're doing it with love. They're transforming you with love. Amen. That's beautiful. And I see that you're still blind here. But you're well on your way. Taking your time, Knight of Pentacles. Every Aries hates that, and I'm an Aries, but anyway, too slow. Taking your time. Now look at this. You were once the King of Pentacles, whoever this is. Once the Queen of Pentacles, now the Knight of Pentacles, blinded, right? The King of Pentacles, with all his pomp and glory, blah, 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 that's the way I'm seeing it here, underwent a transformation, lost everything, but gave everything away, I'm seeing. Okay, undid some wrongs, making amends, going through together with somebody, and now following with this newfound pentacle, this newfound knowledge, this newfound trust, and following, and here it is, planning for the future with trust. This is a transformation, big time transformation. Now, as I'm doing this reading, it's dawning on me that some of you may have gotten lost in the narration, and some of you may have not, right? But I want you to know that this reading, a lot of things came through for a lot of people, a lot of mixtures of specific things and also general storyline. Now, don't get lost in the who is who, like if you're like, who am I? Am I the one who's afraid or am I the one surrendering? You know, wherever you can say, hey, that seems like me, that's you. You know, that's just the way spirit works. I mean, you know, you can, anytime you watch these YouTube videos, you take the information and you go meditate on it. You wonder and you pray and all that good stuff, okay? So anyway, Pisces, that is your September 2019 reading. You notice I usually start with the Aries, but I'm starting with Pisces because I don't want to read mine yet. I'm Aries. I'll do mine last. So I hope that you enjoyed this and I hope it resonated. Of course, if you want a private reading, you know where to find me. My information's in the box below. Amen. Also, if you don't want a private reading, but you're like, dude, thank you for that one piece of information or whatever, and you'd like to donate, please feel free to find my link at the bottom. A buck is perfect too. And you can use my cute name, Janelli Bean. It's all below. And either way, just say thank you to Spirit for helping you. This is an amazing reading. If this reading resonates with you, definitely starting a new cycle in life. And these kinds of cycles come, you know, maybe every 15 years, every 20 years. So this is a big deal, okay? Huge deal. Might we say ascension? All right. Okay, Pisces, thank you so much. I love you. Mwah. And have a lovely day, night, morning. Bye.